Hello and good morning. This is the 44th daily update here. And Yesterday was an eventful day. In the morning, I did everything I was supposed to for Sunday, all the things that I didn't get done on Saturday. And I went to the church, the Catholic church. And then after that, I headed out for Ohio to attend this lecture by Dr. Jordan Peterson. And yeah, and I attended it. Unfortunately, my question that I really wanted to ask wasn't answered. I submitted it to their they had this app, I guess, that they were using for questions, and people could upvote questions that they like. And he answered, I think, the top like three questions, or three of the top five questions, or something. So, but unfortunately, I actually did get some votes for my question, but it wasn't in the top like five or even 10. It was like it had six or seven votes or five votes. It had five votes. So yeah, um, it was okay. I felt like the lecture. I guess I was just I don't know. Part of it was I was a little sleepy because it was late, and I guess I've been so consistent with my schedule that when it's late, I just automatically get sleepy. So I was a little sleepy. But I mean, I did learn a lot from it. Um, I really like when he mentioned that, work, the connection between work and sacrifice, and then work, sacrifice, and maturation. So it's like almost definitionally, like maturing means that you're able to delay gratification and like you're not acting on impulse and you're taking into account your future self and other people and your considerations and calculations. Um, So that was interesting um, to listen to. And I really also liked another idea that he said during that meeting where he was saying like, how do I know that the voice that's speaking to me is God's voice, I guess. And and so his answer was kind of interesting. He was just like, how do you take anyone at their word? And he said, ultimately, it just comes down to you trust them, trust that person, know you've followed their advice before, and you, from experience, know that they're not lying, they're not liars. And so you can just apply the same concept, same idea to the voice inside as well. So if the voice doesn't lie, then over time you can learn to trust it. So that was interesting. That was an interesting idea as well. He also kind of talked about, lying, the dangers of lying. Noah, you're sort of like corrupting your view of the world, and then that voice can become corrupted, the voice inside of you. If you lie enough, you can corrupt that voice, and then you're kind of lost because that voice is what's supposed to point you in the direction you ought to go. So that was also pretty interesting that he said that. I think what takeaways what are the things that I would take away from this lecture, from this talk? I guess there's nothing really very new. Um, it just kind of reaffirms things that I was already kind of resolved on doing, which is to increase the amount of work that I do every day. Um, and I guess the second thing would be to tell the truth more. I still don't know exactly what that means. Do I need to just, be more transparent? Like I just need to tell people how I feel most of the time or all of the time, um or what if there's someone and I have this sense that I don't want to tell them something? Should I overcome that and tell them anyways? Um, like questions like that. Is lying always wrong? Um, yeah. So so I need to work on that. I need to work on lying, like being more truthful, and I think it's also related with just being better in social settings. I think a lot of the problems that I have in social settings is because there's this falsehood that I have about me. And I think if I resolve that, I wouldn't be surprised if my social skills, quote unquote, improve dramatically. Um, so I guess this is a pretty important thing to fight against, and the sooner the better, I'd say. Um, so yeah, so that's that. And today I'm in the hotel now. I'll do try to do all my tasks for today in the hotel as quickly as possible so I can hit the road early and get home to do my evening routines at home. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But wish me luck. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.